Hey everyone, it's Grampy Rick here, back at my witch farm. I wanted to do just a little video to update it to show some of the work I've been doing in here. I watched a video by Mega Motors, who's a YouTube Minecrafter, and and he did a tour of his witch farm, which is also built on JL2579's design. This design of a witch farm by JL has sort of just become the de facto standard. It seems like there's a lot of people doing uh, videos of them building his witch farm design because it's it's just such a creative and cool build. But anyway, I did a video to show you this and this cheesy witch statue that I built on top of it. Um, in a previous video. But since then, I've watched, like I said, I watched Mega Motors' video, and he um, built just an incredible building underneath his witch farm. He just incorporated his witch farm into some other builds that he was doing, and built just a fantastic, uh, you know, grand hallway, I guess you'd call it, down under there with just incredible detail and design, just a beautiful build. I'll put a link to his video. You got to go watch it. It's worth watching. Um, anyway, one of the things that Mega Motors built in his was a item elevator that uses the glass tube or glass block design, and it makes the items visible and as they're being transported to where you want them. And I thought that was a terrific idea. I've seen those before, but I've never built one. And when I saw it in his build, it just became a perfect idea for the witch farm because, as you can kind of see here, there's a this witch farm has a really high efficiency rate, and the witches drop such a wide variety of items. It just makes for a very interesting item elevator to just see, all the different things in rapid succession in, high quantities being transported up through the glass tube. So I built that into my showcase room and wanted to go down and show it to you. Um, so anyway, I looked at some of the components of this design in the previous video. It still just amazes me every time I see it. Oops, stuff fell on my The problem is, uh, if it ever breaks, or if I accidentally spill water here and ruin the redstone, it's going to take me forever to figure out how to debug it and fix it because I just don't understand it well enough. I just did what JL showed block for block, and anyway, so I'm just hoping it doesn't break. Um, but so far so good. Anyway, let's go down and I'll show you what I've been doing. Um, here's my item sorting room. Um, I don't know if I like this or not yet. I keep changing this up, but trying to make this look halfway presentable. And you can see this. There's an item sorting machine back behind these chests, and you can see the different varieties of drops we get from witches. You know, most of this stuff is good for brewing. So you get redstone, glowstone, gunpowder. Sticks aren't good for brewing, but spider eyes, glass bottles, um, and sugar. If you can hear the pistons, uh, JL's item sorting machine uses pistons. The one that I normally use doesn't have pistons, but I built the one that he showed in his video, and I kind of like it actually. I kind of like it making noise to indicate when stuff is arriving. But anyway, since you get such good stuff for brewing, I'll just quickly show you. I went ahead and built. This is my sort of my standard train station depot. I built a train tracks to get everywhere in my world, or most places in my world. um, so you can go to my base or some of my other XP farms and stuff from anywhere. So I built a potion brewing machine. This is actually Tango Tech's design. He calls it the automated continuous brewing system. It's really a nice design. I think it works really well. You just select the items you want for your brew. You have to know what how to brew with this design. Some designs I've seen, you just push a button and it brews whatever you want. But this one you have to pick the ingredients, but then it just continuously automatically starts brewing it, and that's the way. The redstone, by the way, for this is 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 way beyond my pay grade. I'll just quickly show you. It is you can't really see it too well, but it's a complicated redstone. You can sort of get an idea. Um, what you're dealing with here. But Tango Tech is like JL is a master with redstone. So anyway, I built this brewing station back here, but you kind of saw it when we walked in. But there's the item elevator that I modified. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me just quickly change that. Wow, I wonder why that is. Um, so you can see I just think that's the coolest thing ever. Um, this so all this variety of stuff. There's glowstone and sticks and bottles. There's a spider eye, more sticks. They drop a lot of sticks, twice as many sticks as any other drop. So you have to watch out you don't fill up your storage system. And redstone bottles. You can see sugar, gunpowder. You can see I've got 4 double chests here, almost half full. I've already emptied. Uh, I emptied a full double chest once already. So the more time you spend here, you just need to be careful you don't overflow whatever storage system you've set up. But this is the big addition, and I really like it. Let's just quickly go and show you again the interior. This is the item sorting redstone. Back here is the underneath the drop floor with all the hoppers that transport items. So I used to have them just pointed right over here into the item sorter, but now I modified it so they all come over here, go down to a dropper that spits them into the water stream with the ice blocks underneath it that accelerates the items into the glass blocks, and uh, and then up through the glass block elevator. So up here you can see what I showed last time, which is my design for these giant witch watchers. I still like this. Every time I see it, I think it's perfect for the witch farm. Obviously, to have these gigantic witches just observing what's going on. And the iron golem is down here to kill anything that might spawn. So JL did research and figured out that there's a very, very small chance that a non-witch can actually spawn up there. And if something would spawn up there like a zombie that has really good like feather falling armor on his boots and survive this drop, well, that's what the golem is for. He would take care of him. So anyway, um, that's what I've done to the witch farm. I I love I just love it here. I spent, like I said in the previous video, if you're going to build this, just get ready to. Building the actual structure is only a fraction of what you're going to have to do. The real work comes in the boring part or the tedious part of lighting up all of the spawnable areas, so both above ground and below ground. so that you are the one who controls where mobs can spawn, and you only want mobs to spawn on your witch spawning platforms, and the only way you can make that happen is by spending hours and hours and hours lighting up or conditioning the environment in some way. I use torches to uh, to keep mobs from spawning anywhere except where you want them to spawn. So anyway, there's the update. I just still think that's the coolest thing. It's perfect for this witch farm, and there's the mechanism. I'll put a link to the video of building this, but it's really a cool concept. You'd put this a water stream with ice under it, like I said, but it has to have a 90-degree turn in it because it accelerates the items and they have to hug against this wall over here, and when they do, they enter into that fence arrangement and get just forced up into this glass block. So that's actually a glass block that they're going inside of. They're not. It's not a hollow tube inside of that. It's actually a solid glass block. Well, glass blocks are not solid; they're transparent. But anyway, I'll put a link to that video too, so you can see how to build that. But it's perfect for this. It's perfect for here, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone.